Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing so well. So what I'm going to talk to you about today is how I create the graphics that I use for Instagram, Facebook, my personal page, my She Believe brand community, all of those things. I get a lot of questions about how I use them, how I make Instagram stories, and I'm going to show you, and you're going to be like amazed because I'm telling you it is a life changer. So I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to share my screen. Go back to my things. Okay. So here we have Canva. This is the #1 thing that I use for photo creations, and if you are on my team, you can see that this is literally what I use, and I do plan it out weeks in advance, most of the time, not always. But anytime you see a graphic from me, this is where it's coming from. You know why? Because I can save these on my computer, but I can also save them on my phone. I like to do them on my computer because it's just easier for me to create them all at one time and create them as I go. But I'm talking Facebook events, calendars, recognition, any kind of those things. Like you see it, it's all there. And this is literally what I use. Now I pay for the subscription. It's $12.99 a month, but totally worth it because of how much I use it. But you can literally go here. These are the top ones that people most often use. Instagram story, and I'll show you this. Facebook post, Instagram post. Do they look the same? Do they look different? So a lot of times I'll create Instagram posts and upload them on Facebook because Facebook kind of takes anything, and you will see that. But there's Pinterest graphics, Twitter if you're a Twitter person, flyers, blog banners, cards, presentations, social media in general, which is like I think a happy medium. Actually, I think it's the exact same as Instagram. But say you want to create an Instagram post and you're like, well, how am I going to get this onto my phone because Instagram does not allow you to post from a computer. Super stupid, but I get it. So you get to come down here, and anything that has this little magic free thing on there, you get to use it for free, and you just put your information in. So let's talk about, let's dig, let's see, something that I want to do. I like simple most of the time, so let's go with this. Is this free? This is free. So we're gonna go spring into wellness, and so I'm going to then you just click on it and start moving stuff around, and it can be kind of finicky to move stuff, but I promise it gets easier. But you can replace the picture. So say I wanted to do, you can upload pictures from your computer. So a lot of times when I'm looking for graphics of things, I will go look for graphics off of the internet. So you see I have pictures of all you guys most of the time. I've got my results. Say I wanted to do a cookie picture or something bright. So let's go to the internet, the Google healthy food images, or so let's start there. So healthy food images, I go to images, I see, okay, what pops out to me? Maybe I don't want to do food. I don't know, that one's kind of eye-catching. I don't really want to do this. So spring into wellness. So wellness images. I guess it would kind of depend on what wellness looks like. So let's just go to protein shake images. So find a pretty picture of protein shakes. I think I have this one on my computer already, but let's see. Let's go with this one with the bananas. And so what I do is I right-click, save image as, and I have a place, business graphics. Everything that I use, I save in business graphics. That's just, so I have one place on my computer. And then we want, so healthy meals images. Don't know if I spelled that right. So let's say save image as healthy salad. I don't know why everything's in caps. Sorry about that. And then I want, let's see, energetic girl working out. and this could get crazy, so be careful what you put in there. But always check to see if it has like the little, like if this has like the watermark on it or whatever. Like obviously use the free photos. So let's change it, working out outside, and just see what we can find for free. Okay, so healthy girl working. Like this is literally as difficult as it gets. So then I go back over here and I'm going to upload the images that I just created, business graphics, or just found. So I'm going to find them, which is always the fun part. So shake, upload. While that's uploading, I'm going to go find the other one. Let's see. There's my salad. There's my girl. So what I do, boop, got my shake. My daughter destroyed my mouse, so I don't really have a mouse at the moment. Okay. Let's see. We'll put a title there in just a second, but I got my healthy salad and I got my girl. She over here working out. Okay, so spring into wellness. Then I just play with all of this stuff. So I will make this brighter. I'm going to make it brighter because it's spring, but I got to have a color that shows up. So spring into wellness. And then if I wanted to put group and details, so details, and then like list the details somewhere down here, I can. If I want to change it up. The thing about doing graphics is you want to keep them bright because you want people to be like, oh, okay, all right. Because if you do too much of the same color, it starts to blend a little bit and it starts to get crazy. So if I just wanted to take that spacing and I wanted to put a color in there, I could take this over here and move it around. And then, so I got this details. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to add text. So maybe, and this is a really cool thing about this, is they have fonts that are already put together that look good. So maybe I want to do this, and I want to use this font. So I'll be like meal planning, grocery guide, deluxe, or what do they call it? Premium, groceries, accountability. And I don't ever worry about spelling or any of that stuff until the end. And then fitness tips. So then as soon as I click on that, I'm going to downsize it so it all fits in there. I'm going to put it in there. And then I'm going to change this start April, let's say April 10th. So there's the details, and this is kind of what it looks like. Or if I wanted to do like a brighter shade, like you can change these things around all day long. But let's do pink or blue. Let's do blue. That looks better. Blue. Okay, good. So you have this. And so now what I'm going to do with this, I love it so much, I'm going to see what it looks like. So you go up here at the top where it says resize, and I'm going to make it a Instagram story. So you're going to click on that, and then you're going to go copy and resize. And what this does, this is magic. It resizes it into Instagram story size. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And say you're like, okay, well, I want to take this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another page. This little tool right here is where you can take the page that you just made and you can copy it into another slide. So say that I was like, okay, if you don't want to copy the exact same one, you just say add new page, and then you can drag, well, this is all a collage, but say like I really wanted the fitness chick on the next page, you just drag that picture over to here. Oh, I got a baby that's awake. You drag that picture to over here, and then you do what you need to do. But you can Instagram story, you can resize it to basically anything. It doesn't have to be just Instagram. But when you're ready to download this to your computer, you go to download. I always do JPG, JPEG. If it is a poster or if it's like an informational thing like our social media training, I will do both JPEG and standard PDF. That way people can download them, save them, print them, whatever. But JPEG, download, and it goes, wait a second, and then it does here. Now, if I'm doing Instagram stories, hold on, where'd it go? Okay, so I'm gonna download this as well, JPEG, and it will ask you how many pictures you wanna do. If you download all of the pictures at the same time, it will put them in a zip file, which you will then have to extract into a different folder. If you wanna do it one at a time, you can totally do that. So I'm just gonna do page one. I'm gonna do download, and I'm gonna show you how I get it onto my phone. So, there's this beautiful little thing called Messenger. If those of you that don't know, Messenger is a completely separate app from Facebook, even on your computer. So what I go here and I go Katie McGilvray, and I find myself. I'm like, hey girl, hey. You'll see that I copy and paste stuff to myself all the time, especially voice messages. But I'm like, I'm gonna upgrade. Go up here, upload. Give just a second, and I'm going to select both of these beautiful graphics. Slow, got a lot going on. And then I'm going to send them to myself. Look at that. They're taking a second, but they're going to look good. So I do this, and then I open the Messenger app on my phone. Let's see here. There it is. Katie McGilvray sent me 2 photos. And I have my regular one, and then I have my Instagram story. Super easy way to do it. It's also a super easy way to share it with your people, share it with your team. You can also upload it like into a Gmail message, into a, what's it called? A email, Gmail, to an email, and you can message it to literally anyone. So that's just a little bit about how I use Canva. And if you've never used it before, get on here and play. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's why I like the templates, because I'm not that creative. Like, I'm really not that creative. I just like to take what other people have done and tweak it. And let me show you the other thing I was going to tell you. So if there's someone you follow on Instagram who you love their graphics, you love it. You're like, oh my gosh, this stuff's great. Let's see. Usually she has some good ones. Let's see. Okay, she doesn't. Let me look at Audrey. Hold on, I got way too many things open. Where is that? Here. See, hold on. Let's see if I can find it over here. Okay, Brittany Leggett. She's a really popular Beachbody coach. Click on her stories because she's usually got some good stuff. Okay, just kidding. This is not going to work. So, say you're following someone on Instagram and you like their stories. What I always do is I hold my finger down on the story and then I take a screenshot of it on my phone, and then I will look at it while I'm creating stories on Instagram. So, teamwork. I think Jessica or someone created this, and then I just upload things into here. I'm like, what's up? And I can recreate this again. Like, I can totally recreate this again, and I'm going to. But it's just like simple graphics that I can save and I can do. And these are like, this is my story. And I can just like, super simple. So wanted to share that with you guys. I hope that it's helpful. If you have questions, let me know. Canva is what I use because I have the same app. Same app on my phone, and let me show you this. Everything's slow today. But I can go to my designs and it updates I know it's not a very good picture, but it updates everything that I saved. And so then if I want to do it for my phone, like that's another thing. If I don't have Canva on my phone, I send it to myself through Messenger, but I don't have to because I can click on it and go up to this little place right there, that little arrow, and it will download it onto my cellular device into my photos. Sometimes the bigger graphics that you have, it doesn't work, but for a lot of them, it will. So wanted to share those tiddly bits with you guys today. I hope that was helpful. Let me know if you have questions.